Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. I am your host, the Ref, where I keep you up to score in everything sports, hip hop, and hot topics. And unfortunately, we have some bad news to report. Minnesota Vikings, Rondale Moore, wide receiver, has died at the age of 25. Moore was found with a suspected self-inflicted gunshot wound in a garage of a property in New Albany, Indiana, per New Albany Police Chief Todd Bailey. Jay Skiba of WHAS TV, the Floyd County Coroner's Office, also confirmed his passing. Per Britt Del Barber, Renee Maloney, and Jennifer Austin of WLKY, Bailey also said an investigation is ongoing. The Vikings and Arizona Cardinals, two of Moore's former pro teams, released statements after the news of the tragedy was released. And this is just so surprising. I mean, this is just unbelievable because we're so used to seeing him on the field. It's so sudden that it's hard to digest at 25 years old and at the top of your profession. And to have something like this to have happened to Rondale is sad. To the football family, to all of us football players out here, fans as well. But it's an ongoing investigation. And I guess we'll hear, more information about exactly what took place, how it happened. We never know what's going on in players' lives off the field. We see them behind the helmet and in their jerseys, and we never really know exactly what's going on outside of the field, which is none of our business. It's always personal. It's personal matters. It's personal things. And I just, when we hear about this and hear about a young man his age and having so much life to live, it always catches us off guard, and we don't know how to register it right off of the information or the breaking news coming out. But I just want to say condolences to his family. Rest in peace to him as well. It's just hard to understand sometimes, but there were some statements put out there by the Arizona Cardinals. They said that Rondale was a complete joy to coach, the ultimate competitor that wouldn't back down from any challenge. Rondale had a work ethic unmatched by anyone, a great teammate that would come through in any situation. And he wasn't the biggest player in the world, but his heart was huge. And we all saw him play, and I mean, the talent was unmatched. It goes on to say that we all loved Rondale. We loved his smile and competitive edge that always wanted to please everyone he came into contact with. We offer our thoughts and prayers to Rondale and his family. We loved him very much. Wow. The NFL released a statement as well. It said, we are devastated and heartbroken by today's news concerning Rondale Moore. Our thoughts and deepest condolences are with his family and friends, teammates, and everyone who loved him and had the privilege of knowing such a special person. Wow. It's crazy, man. This is just unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. This is the Minnesota Vikings. We are deeply saddened by the passing of Rondale Moore. While we are working to understand the facts, I'm pretty sure it's hard to understand, man. We have spoken with Rondale's family to offer our condolences and full support of the Minnesota Vikings. We have also been in communication with our players, coaches, and staff, and will make counseling and emotional support resources available to anyone in need. Our thoughts are with Rondale's family and friends during this devastating time. Oh man, the only thing I can say, man, is brother, rest in peace, man. You know, um, there comes a time in football when in sports where you have to realize that it's just a game, and there's things that goes on off the field that are way more important than sometimes sports, man. We never know what's going on. I just want to say condolences to his family and all his friends and the organizations that had the opportunity to come in contact with him. He sounds like he was a great individual, a great person. Like I said, I don't know him personally, but there's a lot of people speaking highly of him, even all the way down to Purdue. And I just wish him, just rest in peace, bro. That's all I can say is just rest in peace, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already done so, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below. Did you guys have a chance to ever watch him play when he was at Arizona or in Minnesota? Did you have a chance to watch him play, or at Purdue? Leave your comments down below if you have any personal stories of Rondale. Did you come and had the pleasure to come in contact with him in any capacity? Leave it down below in the comments, man. This is a tough one here, man, because 25 years old, you're in the prime of your career, and then all of a sudden, tragedy strikes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude this episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. Until the next episode of the Scoreboard Keepers, God bless. Take care of yourselves out there and score. Rest in peace, Rondale Moore.